You know this feeling. You trained him, and when it mattered, he froze. The same athlete who dominates in training, and the same athlete who executes perfectly in drills. Then competition comes, and his decision speed drops, timing collapses, and his breathing goes shallow. And suddenly, he looks like a different person. You've probably heard it before. Maybe you've even said it. He lacks mentality. He needs more pressure rounds. But if we're honest with ourselves, in most cases, we never trained the physiological foundation of stress. We train skill under normal breathing. We train conditioning under predictable fatigue. We simulate pressure externally, but we rarely train the internal panic response. And that's where the collapse begins. When intensity spikes, breathing becomes irregular. Carbon dioxide rises rapidly. The brain doesn't interpret this as competition stress. It interprets it as biological threat. The primitive brain activates first. Fine motor control drops. Cognitive bandwidth narrows. Prefrontal processing slows. Your athlete is not weak. He is operating in survival mode. And here is where many of us make the mistake. We add more chaos, more shouting, more fatigue, more pressure simulation. But if the athlete cannot regulate breath under rising CO2, we are reinforcing panic patterns, not building resilience. The savage training methods approach begins differently. Before external chaos, we train internal regulation, controlled breath restriction, progressive CO2 tolerance, movement under internal discomfort, cognitive tasks while the body wants to rush, not to break the athlete, but to teach the nervous system that rising discomfort is not danger. Once that adaptation happens, something changes. Decision speed improves under fatigue. Motor precision holds longer. Recovery between rounds becomes faster, and adaptation time shortens because the nervous system stops overreacting to stress. As coaches, we spend hours refining programming volume and load. But stress regulation is load management at the neurological level. If you improve that, everything else compounds. You don't need more drills. You need better stress integration. Your athlete didn't fail. His stress response simply wasn't trained. The framework is inside savage training methods. Build their composure before competition demands it.